nice too.
Hell. What a crowd.
This is Daniel. And how long ago did you come? 3 years ago.
3 years.
You got in touch.
With you?
Yeah.
I think you got in touch with me first.
Yeah, but you asked for help with.
I did,
with
yeah.
some archiving.
I did. So yeah, I mean, I reached out. I think on Facebook, on lots of group chats, and hello.
I can hear you.
1, 2.
Sounds like me.
Yeah. Send a couple of messages on some Facebook groups, and you got in touch. And
Along with Kev and a few others.
Yes, and a lot of people recommended you for your kindness.
Being gobby.
So I reached out and did 2 interviews with you, one at my house and one at yours.
Yeah.
And it was great, yeah.
And Andy Howard, of course. Which
Andy
we had a
Howard,
fair
yeah.
bit. Andy Howard was very instrumental in getting that club off the ground, and he was. He's also very instrumental in lots of things in Plymouth.
Yeah.
You know, he sold me my first records.
Yeah.
He's done tons of good stuff.
He spoke very fondly of you, yeah, when we
I love him.
were doing the interview, yeah.
When it comes to music, you know, he
Yeah.
did sell me my first records and went to first gigs, all of them put on by him. And he still does a rock show in Plymouth after all
Yes,
these
he does.
years. So, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's all open to you guys, you know, but obviously Daniel, Louis not with us tonight, sadly, who produced it, who's also a great, fun person to have sat alongside us, full of enthusiasm and all the things that we don't have.
Yeah.
Questions?
Oh my gosh.
That was really wonderful.
Thank you.
I think there's a lot of people in this room that were probably attending at the time, so it really was probably a return to us.
But nobody else can hear you.
No one else can hear. I was just saying, I think there's a lot of people in the room who were probably attending those parties, so it's a real return to Oz for them. For me, it's a return to where I live. Like, I live in Plymouth right now, and I was wondering about your stylistic choice to, all of the modern footage, you kind of degraded, and I was wondering what you shot that on. Sorry, it's an aesthetic question more than anything. And was that what was the kind of thinking behind making that like modern day footage blend in with the old footage?
I shot that on tape. I shot it on DV tape, which is the sort of later format of VHS. Initially it was a matter of consistency. I wanted the contrast between the footage of the archive to the stuff I was going to shoot to be of little contrast and difference as possible. This has gone up. But also to suggest in a sort of meta way that anyone who went into those clubs, such as Little Kev or anyone else who embodied a sort of kind of role, and it almost as if the god of analogue, as it were, was returning to Oz, returning to the club to find it empty, and he was late to the party or something.
I love that.
So I guess to keep it consistent, it would have been a bit weird if I shot it on a black magic, you know.
I often wonder about this, like, you see old things and there's that real deep contrast between modern day HD and all that, but I was wondering if there was something kind of meta going on in your theory around this.
What I mean, if I shot it on like a 4K black magic, I probably would have downgraded it in post anyway. So it's just better to shoot it as it is, which is DV, which is like standard definition resolution anyway, as is VHS. So it just similar format, similar resolution, similar aesthetic, keep it consistent. Yeah.
And a huge cheer for little Kev.
Oh, yeah, so he's back.
He's back in the building here tonight. So little Kev filmed nearly all the footage here, pretty much, was because of Kev. Hello, Kev. Back in those days where people just didn't worry about Kev filming them. He was such a wonderful face there anyway. Nobody was shy. Nobody performed either. They all just accepted the fact that Kev walked around with a camera and went, ooh. Which we're all the benefit of all these years later, because the footage I have, which I'm very proud of and I love dearly, it's all his. He filmed it, 2 of them.
Woo! Nope.
So, yeah, that's kind of like bringing something up to me, which is how on earth did he manage to keep hold of it all those years? Because, you know, all those old tapes and stuff that ended up in suitcases and dusty back rooms, and I mean, did someone actually religiously archive it as well, or hang on to it, or where was it all?
What Kev's footage?
I'm a horrible hoarder.
Oh.
The worst. But Kev,
Yeah.
you've had yours at home all this time? All the tapes? Where were they?
Okay.
In a cardboard box beyond the safe.
Cardboard box behind the settee. There you go. Archive for you. Mine I've managed to hang on to, and I have been careful because I knew that they were precious. But when it comes to flyers, certainly vibes related, everything, I still have everything.
So like, were there bits that you think, damn it, you've lost that bit, and where's it gone? Or did you find pretty much all you thought you had?
I know I've got it all. Well, I do. I was, it was a massive part of my life, and so I did. It's all in boxes, various boxes. I have the records too, which are the photographs of all of it, really, because I always remember exactly where I played a record the first time, or heard it the first time. That's how my weird music brain works. But it's, yeah, it's all archived, and it's safe until it burns.
I think what was really lovely about the film was that there's plenty of films about rave, which are about the global phenomenon of house music and rave. And it's so nice to think it's about a local club, which is, you know, really much in its place, and about the feelings of people there.
Yeah. No, well, I've always thought the same. We've heard about Manchester's story and Liverpool's and London's. They're all told, and there's multiple books, and everyone argues over who did what first and what have you. But they always had a scene. We never had one down here before, not like that. You know, it had never really affected us like that. We'd never had that opportunity to have a club that was as good as, if not better, than theirs. And we had two world-class venues. You know, the Academy and the Warehouse were off the charts for venues, so we were lucky.
Just to add to that, I remember quite late into the editing process, I was watching a couple of rave documentaries of similar sort of vein and being furious of how they never mentioned the Southwest, of how they never mentioned the Warehouse or any venue down here, as if we were non-existent. So it made me more stressed and anxious and motivated to complete it and get it out there.
And well done.
Yep.
You know, it does. The venue deserved it. I always thought the Warehouse deserved it. I've been very lucky in my post-Warehouse career, but I've managed to go all over the world and play in some fabulous places, but I have never seen anything quite like that. Never. And that's not just the nights that I did, but Wasp Factory, Alpha, those kind of things. This was epic stuff, you know, on a scale that no other club could really match, because none of them had that breadth, that width. It was it was monster. You know, the Academy wasn't the same. It was stuccoed, it went up, but it was very thin. The Warehouse was epic. You know, it was on an epic scale. So.
Bit of a double question. For your age, what drew you to Oz? And second part, did you ever experience the proper film?
I'm going to have to ask you to repeat that last question. I didn't hear it.
Second question,
Yeah.
did you ever experience the proper film?
Have you done proper ecstasy?
I cannot confirm or deny. I think that's a safe choice. I'm gonna have to get my lawyer. Well, the first, it was by accident. For the first question, by accident. I was wanting to make a documentary about the nightclub scene as a whole in Plymouth, but I came across the Warehouse was mentioned quite a few times, and it seemed like the Warehouse, out of quite a lot of the clubs in Plymouth, was an encapsulation of lots of different things, because obviously you had the acid house rave element to it, the Oz bit, but it also had different clubs inside the building. It was a massive building that had 5 clubs or something in it, like Studio Blonde, Sgt. Pepper's. It had something for everyone. Although we didn't touch that much on this in this film, it was like an encapsulation of all the kinds of clubs that were existing at that time. So it seemed like an obvious candidate, whilst all the other clubs seemed more specific. But there's no. I'm open to the idea of making another doc or another short film about a different club in Plymouth. Absolutely, because each one has its own story, its own people, its own kind of thing. But I guess I started with the most obvious, like the sore thumb of a club, as it were, in its history was the Warehouse. So, and it was the one most talked about. That and Dance Academy. But yeah.
And the pill.
Part 2. Again, I can't confirm or deny the first one.
Great answer.
Anyone else?
I never took anything. Never.
No one saw me. Probably help. I'm just wondering what your plans are for moving and how you're going to get it out there.
Beg your pardon.
What?
Like, how are you going to do it? Like, just night wasn't coming to
Yeah.
a little QnA. I mean,
It's currently doing a miniature tour in the Southwest, and we're also showing it in lots of festivals in the UK. We're aiming to get a few screenings in the Southwest, such as Exeter, parts of Cornwall. We have got confirmed screenings in Ivy Bridge and Saltash next month. And I tried to reach out to them, but they said no. Don't know why. But we did. We screened it at Torquay last month as well, at the Blue Walnut Cinema.
Walnut.
Yeah,
It's the tallest cinema in the world.
absolutely. It was great. So we're pushing and pushing and pushing, but obviously we're self-distributing at the moment. So we want to get it. You know, we're aiming for as many venues as possible. Possibly another Plymouth screening in the summer as well.
can we get a call?
And thank you for selling this out.
Oh yes.
You know, literally, thank you all for coming. It's he deserves it. He deserves it.
Thank you.
Unless anyone else has a burning thing they want to ask either Daniel or David. Anyone last chance? 3, 2.
It was fantastic.
Thank you.
Does anyone else want to say that?
Did you enjoy it?
Thank you. Thank you.
He's a star.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.